Welcome! Today we're going to talk about this beautiful 2019 Porsche Macan that we have for sale. This recently came in on trade. Absolutely beautiful condition inside and out. This actually belonged to our sales manager, Bradley. It belonged to his girlfriend. She recently traded this one in. At the time when she originally bought this one, our sales manager, Bradley, he worked at a Porsche dealership. So I guess she special ordered this one. And one thing that she really wanted was a set of wheels that was not available on this trim level of the Macan. It was available on a higher trim level. So yeah, he specially ordered those wheels just for her, and I think he said his cost for the wheels was like $5,000 or $6,000. I'll show you those wheels when we get towards the outside. They look amazing. If you're in the market for a compact luxury crossover with sporty performance, then the Porsche Macan is definitely one to consider. Porsche is, well known for amazing sports cars like the 911, the Cayenne, and the Boxster. But the vehicles that really pay the bills at Porsche are crossover SUVs like this, the Macan, and then the larger Cayenne. In fact, when the Cayenne first came out, a lot of Porsche pre-orders were really angry, but Porsche, I guess, had the less left because they sell more Macans and Cayennes than they do actual 911s and Caymans and stuff like that. I think, this is right now, I think this is the best selling car by far in Porsche's lineup. And even though it's a crossover SUV, it's not going to perform like a 911 or a Boxster, but this thing is still very fun to drive. They're not going to put the Porsche badge on it unless it's worthy of it, and this one certainly is. Get behind the wheel and drive it, you'll be really amazed. I was even talking about that with Bradley. Bradley worked at Porsche, and he's a car enthusiast like me, and he said when the Macan first came out, he was just like, oh, that's the biggest piece of crap. It's just a rebadged Audi Q5. Then when he got behind the wheel, obviously it was a different story. He was very impressed by it, so much so that this was his girlfriend's car for quite a while. We have the original build sheet in this one. This one is very nicely optioned out with features. Original MSRP was $62,860. So if you take out the inflation calculator, it's probably like $70,000, $75,000 in today's money. So you can see it sold originally at Porsche in Bellevue. This lovely shade of Carrera white metallic was a $700 premium color. We have the trailer hitch, $660. Steering wheel heating, $280. This has a 19-inch Macan design wheels, but those were upgraded to, I think, 20 or 21-inch wheels that are in it now. The expensive ones. Porsche crest on the headrest, front and rear, $570. Very nice. Lane change assist, $700. Window trim in high gloss black, $240. Then the big ticket one was the Premium Package Plus. That was $6,500, bundling lots of great features like a Bose surround sound system, Porsche entry and drive. It's basically like a keyless ignition. Power seat, 14-way with memory package, or power seats I should say. LED headlights, Apple CarPlay, auto-dimming mirrors, seat ventilation for the front seats, and seat heating front and rear, and a panoramic roof system. All right, so the panoramic roof opens, and you have a power sunshade to dim things down if it gets too bright out, which will keep closed. We're in a nice shady spot already. Beautiful perforated leather interior. It's almost like a fighter jet cockpit sitting in this thing. Look at all the buttons and knobs here. Everything's really easy to reach, and the functionality is great. You have these nice steering wheel paddle shifters, dual zone auto climate control. There's a front and heated and front ventilated seat controls, drive mode selector. Obviously, you're not going to go rock crawling, but it does have an off-road mode on it for light off-roading. Navigation, parking camera, front and rear parking sensors. I like how they put the chronometer right there. Nice leather wrap steering wheel, and beautiful color combination in white on black. This shade of white, Carrera white I should say, suits the Macan's looks and lines very nicely. And there's these beautiful upgraded wheels with nice Michelin tires on them. So yeah, they're 21-inch wheels, and I think, yeah, he said they were like $5,000 or $6,000 for these wheels. Real deal Porsche, most likely forged aluminum wheels. Not cheap by any means. Fantastic four-cylinder engine, makes 250 horsepower. Even though this is the smallest engine available in the Macan, it has plenty of power, 0 to 60, I think a little over 6 seconds. Plenty of get up and go. Also really fuel efficient. And being a compact crossover, it's the perfect size for maneuvering and parking in a tight city and urban environment. You still have a decent amount of rear seat space. You do sacrifice a little space for having this kind of fastback swooping roof line, but it's still very functional, and you can fold down those seats for even more cargo space. There's that trailer hitch. Beautiful clean lines in the Macan. Even though it's a crossover SUV, you can definitely see the Porsche resemblance to the more sporty Porsches that we know, like the 911 and the Cayenne. Definitely worthy of the Porsche name. If you're looking for a fantastic luxury crossover with a heavy emphasis on sport, check out this Macan. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.